Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm just going to be showing you how to do sleeping diddy. Sleeping diddy is almost the same thing as the normal diddy. It's just a little slight different, just a tiny technique that makes it sleeping diddy, which I'm just going to be showing you now. I'm going to be doing all back. I've already done this side, just I don't like long videos. So I'm going to part it from here. You know, Didi, the person needs to face you. That's why this person is facing me. I'm going to part it now. Now, I'm going to be working on this one. I've already parted it now. For the normal Didi, after you've gotten this part, then you have to part it in the middle again. So the Didi falls in the middle. But now, for the sleeping Didi, it's either you don't part it at all, but I prefer to do mine this way for beginners. What you just do is you have a tiny one here. Ignore the birds. So you just have a tiny part here. You can see I've just parted this tiny bit. Can you see here? This tiny bit. This is what I'll be using as the other side of my Didi. You know, for the normal Didi, it goes in the middle and you start plaiting it in the middle. But for the sleeping Didi, you just have a tiny part just for you to start holding. So everything at the end of the day falls on the side. That's why it's called sleeping Didi. You just follow the way I'm going to do it now. You start by holding. I'm working on this small part as the other side of my Didi, and you take the tiny bit from that, and while taking from this one, because you want it to sleep, you pull this side down so that it slips down towards that side. Then you keep going. You take tiny from here again, and you take from here, you pull it down so that it slips. Then you go again. Take just the normal Didi. The only difference is you parted tiny bits from that side, and there is lots on this side. So this one keeps slipping, going there. You take tiny there, and it keeps slipping down. Keep slipping down. And by the end of the day, you know the tiny you took here, you won't have any anymore. So just keep going. Once it's finished on that side, just keep going. Forget probably you've got nothing left there. Just keep going. I don't have anything to pick here. I just keep doing what I'm doing. Ignore the fact that you don't have any hair left on that side anymore. Just keep going like you are doing your normal Didi. The only difference is you are only pulling from your right down to the middle. Not to the middle now, to the end of the other side. You just pull and you keep doing your normal Didi. You don't have to pick anything from that side anymore. Just pull from here. It slips down. And you don't need to pick anything from this side. Just hold the hair. Hold it. And continue as if you are doing normal Didi. That's just it. You see, as you are doing it, the sleeping Didi is coming towards this side. Because that's the side you want it to go. If you want it to go to this side, that means the tiny bit you are going to part is going to be on this side. That is, you want the Didi to fall on this side. But because I want the sleeping Didi to go on this side, I've parted the tiny bits from here, and you can see it's going. You can see it's going. Like I always say, you don't have to be perfect the first time. You don't have to be perfect the second time. But the more you practice, the more you learn. The more you practice, the more you know, oh, this is what I'm doing wrong. This is what I'm meant to do. So just keep going. Don't give up. It doesn't have to be perfect the first time. Just keep going till you get to the end of the hair. I'll try and show you now. You can see it's gone to that side. It's all gone to that side. That's just the slipping did. I'm going to do one more or two or three just for you to understand the way it works. Now, this is the second one I'm going to be doing now. I've already parted what I'm going to be working on, which is this one here. I'm going to be working on this one. Like I said, the normal diddy, it comes from the middle. I part it from the middle like that. But this time, I'm not parting anything from the middle. It's slipping diddy. So what I'll do is I'll just take tiny bits. You can see I'm just taking tiny bits of the hair. Just something for me to work on as a beginner. Is like if I'm showing a beginner, it's better you do it this way. This is how you can easily learn before you do the one without parting it at all. So you can see what I've done. This is what I've taken out. This is what I will be working on. And this is the main body that goes all the way. So what I'll do now is I'm starting from the, it's either you can start with this tiny bit you've parted or with the main one, any one. But I'll start with probably the tiny one. So I take tiny bits, goes in. I take from the right, put that in the middle. Take another tiny bit from the small part, put it in the middle. Pull. Remember, you are doing slipping diddy. Pull from the right to the middle and take tiny from that tiny part again to the middle. Then pull again from your right to the middle. Take from the tiny bits. You know, we didn't really part much. We only parted tiny bit from that side. So it will get to a stage we won't have anything to pick up again. Won't have anything to pick up. So just keep going. Now I don't have anything to pick up from this tiny bit. So I'll pretend as if I'm picking something, but there's nothing there to pick up because it is slipping diddy. So I keep going. It's slipping diddy. I don't have anything to pick on that side. But because I'm picking from this side, it still feels as if I'm picking something from my left. But I'm picking nothing. So mainly you are working with what you've got on your right. That's why it's called slipping diddy. So that everything goes this way. Everything slips on the side that I want it to slip on. You can see it's going. Just pull. Not too much, not too hard. Just pull a bit just to make it look smooth. That's why you are pulling. And you remember I'm working with very short hair. So I have to pull so that all the hair can fall together. You can see. Just so you can see it. Yes, it's falling on that side. Check on my other video. You will see how I explained how you can do diddy. So if you know how to do diddy, then this shouldn't be difficult. Trust me. This is not difficult at all. Like I always say, it doesn't have to be perfect the first time. It doesn't have to be perfect the second time. We all learn from our mistakes. And the more you do it, the more you know where you are missing it or what you are meant to do right. And you keep going till it gets to the end. And that is that done. Remember, I'm working with very short hair, and to be honest, my thumbs, they are both hurting because the hair is really, really short. So not that short, not that it's really, really short, but at least It's short, but short for me to be able to work with. So this is how it turns out. You can see that just because I've been pulling, it slips. I'm going to do like 2 more just to show you. I'm going to part it from here now. I've parted it. I'll be working with this tiny bit here and this main one, okay? So I don't know if I'm showing you rightly. This is a tiny bit I've parted that I'll be working with, and that's the main body. So it goes this way. Just pulling on the side. Pulling. Still pulling. Now I don't have anything to hold from this side anymore. I don't have anything to hold from this side, so I will just pretend I'm picking something from here. So I come middle, just left to the middle, and pull from my right. So mainly I'm working on the hair I've got on my right. So it goes on. Nothing on the left to pull, nothing on the left to hold. Just I'm working mainly with what I've got on the right. It's the right that goes to the middle, and what I've got on my left before goes back to the middle. Then I pick from my right again. I pull from my right. Let me use that word, pull. And I keep going like that. You can see it's coming to the side. That's why it's called sleeping Didi. Like I always say, I'm not a professional. I only do this for my daughter. And to be honest, it has really helped her hair a lot. It has really helped her hair to grow long and really, really full. So I don't have to take her out. I just do this at home. So just keep on practicing. And before you know it, you can even be a professional. Kindly subscribe so that you'll be notified once I upload a new video. Kindly give this video a like, and it's okay to share with your friends and family. That's all right. And just keep going till you get to the end, and that's it. You're good to go. That's it there. That's why it's called Sleeping Didi.